Hey guys, what's up? It's me again, Youngmaster3, and I think you're probably tired of my clothes right now because I've worn the same clothes in 3 videos right now. But yeah, like I mentioned in the previous video, and which I mentioned in the other video before that, I record all these 3 videos at the same time, so that's the reason why. So you don't have to call me like a really dirty, disgusting guy or anything, so yeah, whatever. Well, yeah, this is going to be the top 5 of the month for the month of January, and yeah, let's begin right away before I just talk away the whole time. So yeah, at number 5 we have a movie directed by Paul Verhoeven with Rutger Hauer and Jennifer Jason Leigh, called Flesh and Blood, or Flesh plus Blood, depending on what country you live in. Sort of a medieval movie about knights and the plague, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. I mean, the only problem I have with this movie is that it runs way too long. It runs for, now let's see here, 2 hours and 8 minutes approximately, and that's way too long. I think they could have shortened it down for like 30 minutes or 20 minutes at least. But yeah, that's just my opinion. That's the only flaw of the movie, in my opinion. And some of the acting from some of the characters were like so-so. But yeah, in the big hole of the whole, that is mumbling here. The movie itself is really good. So and I think it's underrated as well. Not his best, but yeah, still good. Yeah, Flesh and Blood at number 5, and at number 4 we have a movie directed by John Milius, who was probably most known for Conan the Barbarian, and it has Danny Glover in it, Willem Dafoe, Brad Johnson, and the movie is called Flight of the Intruder. It's about like the Vietnam War from like a pilot's point of view, so to say, and yeah, really strong story. And I actually thought that if you have ever seen the poster for Flight of the Intruder, I always thought that the guy in the middle was Tom Berenger, because on the left you have Danny Glover, and on the right you have Willem Dafoe, and in the middle you have, let's see here, Brad Johnson. Just by watching that cover art, I always thought it was Tom Berenger, but yeah, that's just my opinion, and that just doesn't have anything to do with the list, so I'm going to continue. At number 4 we have, yeah, Flight of the Intruder. And at number 3 we have a movie, sort of a, I thought this was going to be a slasher movie, and it really isn't, because you still know from the beginning who the killer is, sort of, in a way. But the movie is called Massacre at Central High, a 70s movie which I think should get a proper release. I have like a VipGo release of it, which doesn't have that good picture quality. Like I mentioned in some of my other videos, picture quality hasn't even really like bothered me, but I think a movie like this, I'm really surprised that it doesn't have better recognition, and that people doesn't talk about this movie very often. So yeah, Massacre at Central High at number 3. And at number 2 is a movie that I've been like dying to see for ages, which I really enjoyed, and I only heard good things about it before I watched it as well. So you might think that, oh, my expectation would be like really high and that I'm going to be really disappointed in it, but yeah, it lived up to the expectations, and I would say this is one of the best TV movies of all time, and the movie is Dark Knight of the Scarecrow. I don't know what to say. I'm just blown away by it. So yeah, if you haven't seen it, check it out. It's a great revenge type movie, and if for those of you who have seen the movie called Scarecrow from the early 2000s, like from the 2002 or something, this is very similar in a way, but much better produced and a much better screenplay, and the characters are very strong, and yeah, awesome movie, Dark Knight of the Scarecrow at number 2. And at number 1 is a movie which I'm a little bit embarrassed that I haven't seen this movie before, and the movie is, now let's see what's it called in English, Planes, Trains and Automobiles, with Steve Martin and John Candy, directed by none other than John Hughes, or Hugh. I've never learned how to pronounce his name, but this has a great setting and a great, I mean, it's a very cool movie because it is sort of two people who are very different from one another, and they meet each other, and the other guy who doesn't want to be with the other guy, and the other guy is like, yeah, I still want you to enjoy this trip, and we have to make the best of this situation that we're in, and they're getting angry at each other at times, and they figure out, even though they're really different from one another, they can still be really good friends. So yeah, really good, like, friendship type movie, and yeah, I would say this is probably the best movie I've seen so far this year. And yeah, like I mentioned before, I'm so ashamed that I haven't seen this movie like before, before now. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed and didn't get bored. And in the next video, I'm probably going to make a top 10 of 2016 and top 10 worst movies of 2016. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed and didn't get bored, and I hope to see you again as soon as possible. So see you next time. Bye bye.